Okay, thank you so much, PT. Can you hear me?
Very well.
Wow, wow. Good afternoon, superstars. Yeah, I'm very happy to be your trainer today. My name is Njanja. I've been in this opportunity for the last 6 years. This is the 7th year. I'm reaching 7th year in Feb. So I'm very excited because one of the things that have made me do this business, it's because of training. Because when you don't train, you'll not be able to do this business. We usually say, train hard, fight easy. So don't never take training for granted. Train, and even train yourself. Because you'll also be learning. Nowadays, we have very many tools which you can use even to train yourself and to be able to grow your business. For me, I've built this business and I've helped very many to build this business. I have very many independent leaders who are doing the business by their own. But it's because I took a lot of time training. And I'm sure they are going to grow a huge business. So you'll hear my story another day. Let me share the screen for the new distributors orientation. I hope, PT, you can see the screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you so much. So the new distributors orientation, there are things you have to know when you join the business. Because remember, this is a different business. Not very many people are not used to such kind of business. So you need to go through orientation stage for you to learn more about the business. And number one, you need to learn about the company values. These are things that have made this company to be there over 64 years. So these values govern the company, and it is very important as a distributor. You emulate the company. You have to do as the company does if you want to build this business for long. Because remember, for me, I don't see my business as a small business or a business of 2 years, 5 years. I see this business 50 years from now, 60 years from now. I see a business which I'll leave my grandchildren. So you have to know the values of the company for you to be able to build a huge business. And number one is honesty and integrity. Tell people the truth. It is very important. For example, it applies when even in the products.
The slides
don't lie.
The slides are not moving. The slides are not moving.
Oh, the slides are not moving. Okay. Let me stop sharing and share again. Can you see honesty and integrity?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. Then the next slide, people are number one. Can you see that, PT?
Yeah, you are doing well now.
Okay, yes, so we have people are number one. In this business, we value people a lot. People are everything in the business. So we value people are number one because you can never work alone. Then we have products that work. These products are proven and you don't need to go and do research again. And then equal opportunity for all. This is an opportunity for everyone, be it 91, be it 19. This is an opportunity for everyone, be it for a lecturer, be it for a doctor, be it for a class 8 graduate, class 3 graduate, equal opportunity for all. We don't mind about your education. And then long-range vision. It has been there for the last 64 years. It will be there for the next 64 years. So you're not building a small business. So training is mandatory in this business. You have to train. And number one, you have to train a lot in this business. You can't perform if you don't know, if you don't have knowledge. So you have to train for you to get knowledge. You can't perform in what you don't know. So number one, you have to be able to understand the products. If you don't understand the products, how will you move the products? If you don't understand the business, how will you move the business? So you need to understand the products, the business, so that because you have to have the knowledge at your fingertips. Then number two, understand the products. for your own use and for the customer. It is very important for you to understand the product so that you don't mislead the customer. You know, maybe you can tell maybe a customer, maybe LDC, it's for it helps in crop boosting. You see, you are misleading the customer. You have to understand the product. If someone asks you, what is the work of CoQ10? Maybe for the new people, you don't know what is CoQ10. We have a product called CoQ10. So you need to understand these products for you to be able to use them fast, because you can never use something you don't know. If I come to your house, I expect to get LDC. I expect to get Super 10. I expect those are the products that you can't miss in your house. I expect to get omega-3. So because you understand the product, that's why you're using them. And it will be very easy for you even to sell to customers. Around a week ago, I was in my sister's place and she had some friends who I really explained the home care products, and they are making their orders because I understood the products. Because they were telling me, I was looking for something organic that I can use to wash my dishes. And I was like, yes, I have it. So you have to understand the products. And then number 3 is of addressing challenges. When you go through training, you'll be able to address challenges that come through. You'll be able to address, maybe, for example, maybe one of the challenges that new people get, it's how do I sponsor? How do I get people? When you come to training, you're going to understand you can use social media to get people. Another challenge is how do I move the products? How do I make my 100 points? You are going to know you can use social media. You don't have to have money for you to do products. You can use people's money to make your orders. So it doesn't mean if you don't have money, you can't do the business. You can use people's money to do the business. Those are some of the challenges. How do I handle rejection? If someone says no, remember, they are not saying no to you. They're just saying no to the opportunity. And maybe it's just because they haven't understood it. So those are, when you come to training, you're going to understand how you can handle these challenges. And then gain leadership skills for you to be able to move your team. Remember, you are a CEO of your business. And you are the owner of the business. So you need to have leadership skills for you to be able to move your business, for you to be able to work with your team. That is very important. We usually say you can never outgrow your business. So your business, when you grow, your business will grow. So you can never outgrow your business. So you need to grow as your business grows. And you need to grow for your business to grow. So training is very important. It is mandatory. Actually, you cannot afford to miss any training without maybe a valid reason. And then in prospecting, that's sponsoring skills. You need to know how to sponsor and to prospect. That is very important when building your business. Remember, moving the products will not make you an empire, but prospecting and sponsoring will make you an empire. When you sponsor very many people, it will give you a huge business. And then the best students become the best teacher. When you become a best student, you will become the best teacher. Remember, you are not doing the training only for yourself. Remember, you are doing the training even for your team. Because when you train, you're going to learn how to handle your team. You're going to learn how to be able to handle trainings in your team. And then gain ability to do presentations. Very many people join the business and they don't know how to do the presentation. You will not grow if you don't know how to do the presentation. You have to become independent as fast as possible. Independence is very important, will make you grow your business. Make sure you're opening a venue and going yourself and doing training yourself. And even getting kids. It is very important. Learn how to do presentation. And then you can invite distributors. We have the distributor training. You can use it to invite your prospects at 8 p.m. And also we have the guest presentation on Saturday at 8 p.m. So this business, you need to have, there is a difference between aggressive and patience. When you are aggressive, you move with speed. It actually means moving with speed. Work as if you have work as if you have only limited time. Sometimes you join this business and people relax. Work as fast as possible, as if the month is closing tomorrow, as if you don't have all the years to do the business. Work with speed. What do we mean by working with speed? If you are told, bring the names of people, don't bring 5, bring 100 and start inviting them. Learn how to invite them. You have to start with speed, move with speed. If you are shown how to become a senior manager, go and become a senior manager. Work with speed. Then learn very fast and act very fast. Be a quick learner and act very fast. And then work with flexibility, not only official hours. Because I understand there are people who are doing this business part-time. You might say that maybe I don't have time, but you have time from 5 to 8 o'clock, from 5 to 9 p.m. People are still not asleep. You can work in those hours and call your prospect and call your people in your team. Then avoid false expectation, manage your expectations. What do we mean? For example, maybe don't say that I'll become a 5-diamond director within the next month. I've joined this month and the next month I'll become a 5-diamond director. No, manage your expectation. First, you have to know, how do I become a 5-diamond director? So manage your expectations. And that means you should be able to have known how the business works. Because if you don't know how the business works, that's why you'll say, I'll become a 5-ruby director within the next month. So you should manage the expectation. And then patience applies to this Chinese bamboo tree story. It is very amazing. It takes 5 years to break the ground with daily watering. You can imagine a farmer in Chinese, they grow the bamboo trees. They plant bamboo trees for 5 years, watering every day. And they don't even break ground, but they believe the bamboo tree will break down one day. Can you imagine that patience? But you see, they are patient, but they are doing something. We usually say, don't be patient doing nothing. Be patient doing something. You can see the Chinese, they are patient, but they are watering daily. So when you are patient, you are doing something on yourself daily. But it grows 50 feet tall in 5 weeks once it breaks ground. Can you imagine? It grows 50 feet tall in 5 weeks once it breaks ground. Only it takes 5 weeks to grow. So it means within the 5 years, it was still growing, but people are not seeing. But within the 5 weeks, it takes 90 feet tall. Not very many people are that patient, and they believe if maybe I'm a farmer, some farmers will give up along the way. But you can see who will reap more. The person who waited, doing something, watering it daily, and they succeed. So let us be aggressive and also patient. So we have the 10-80% strategy. The strategy that we use to build the business. We usually say 10% is to use the products and sharing. We do 10% by using the products and sharing. And then replace how do we do that? We replace the brands that you use in your house. We have maybe, for example, before joining New Life, you used to use a lot of brands in your house. So we tell you, replace what you used to use, what you usually use, with what it is in your life. Now you'll start using the products. And then confidently share the products. You will share the products confidently because you have used the products. Then 80% is sponsoring. If you want to build a business, sponsor, bring people in the business. Then prospecting is very critical because we have the warm market, the cold markets, and we find the warm market are your friends, and then we have the cold market, the people that you don't know. And you'll find, of course, some friends will come and join you, but the people who you will build a huge business at the cold market, the people that you don't know. So you need to know how to prospect. It is very important. Because when you start prospecting, you will start sponsoring. And then when you start sponsoring, you'll get something we call 3 in 30. 3 in 30 simply means sponsor 3 people in 30 days. And we have very many benefits. Number one, you'll get a 3 in 30 star pin. You'll get a branded gift, products for free. If you become a senior manager, and now you will accelerate to director. And then 10% personal development. Grow as a person in this business. We have very many things that you can use to grow. We have YouTube videos that you can use to grow. We have read the right books, training. Actually, in your free time, you should be able to enter our YouTube channel, then the Superstars team, the International Superstar team YouTube channel. If you are a new member, you should be able to go to your YouTube, just write the Neolife International Superstars team. You'll get very many videos that will be able to train you. And some of the things that maybe you don't know how to handle, you'll be able to handle. So training is very key. And then you should know how to prospect. And we have a prospecting script that we usually use to prospect. It is very easy. Everyone can be able to use it. The 4-minute video. We have the 4-minute video, but also we have the prospecting script for the Superstars team. Very many people will ask, what do you do? And you just simply tell them, I'm a part of a dynamic organization called Superstars team, whose focus is to help people to change their lifestyle. We help people to build a business where they can earn money and have an opportunity to travel. And by using high quality products to feel better, would you be interested in hearing more about the Superstars team? Because I would like to take at least 15 minutes of your time to share more. If they have time, you can now be able to do the presentation. That's why we usually say knowing the presentation is very necessary. Because in this case, maybe your upline is not near you. And someone have said, yes, I would like to hear the 15 minutes presentation, and you don't know how to do the presentation. My God, you will not be able to sponsor that person. So knowing the presentation is very important. Or you can forward the 4-minute video, that it is very easy. When you forward the video, people will start saying, what next? What can I do next? So this is something that you can use to tell your prospect. Maybe you are wondering, what do I tell the new people, the prospect that I meet about what I do? You don't say Neolife. Remember, we are partnered with Neolife. We don't work for Neolife. So as Superstars team, we have partnered with Neolife to build a business using their high quality products to make money. So we are partners. So you don't need to mention Neolife. You can just tell them this script, and they will be curious on what you do. We usually say for prospect, let them be curious. Let them know what next. Then you should learn how to do one-on-ones. So when you have to learn how to do one-on-ones, watch your sponsor do one-on-ones or 2 presentations. You have to see. You have to see what we do, then you do what you see. So what your sponsor doing the one-on-one presentation, so that you can be able to familiarize yourself with the presentation, or even you can use the flip chart in your kit We all have the kit, and we have a book called the flip chart. It has the whole presentation, the product. It is very simplified, and also the presentation, the business part, and the lifestyle. So you can use the flip chart to do the presentation, and then practice it several times, even with your family. Sit them down and practice it. Then develop your identity or your identification. That is the story. The story of your introduction to Neon. It should be, you should practice it. It is very important for you to have an ID, an identification. In this business, we usually say, the people who tell their story best, they're the people who succeed. Actually, it is about telling your story, this business. It's not about so much. Learn how to tell your story. That is very important. And then call your guests the day before and give them direction. For example, if they are going for a physical meeting, like here in Nairobi, call your guests and let them be able to know the direction of Mansion Market, where it is. So call your guests, and so that they can be able to know the direction of where they are going, and then encourage them to bring their spouses and friends, because it is very important for them to bring their spouses, for them to learn about the business. And then, then if they have canceled the meeting, reschedule the cancellation. If maybe they have not come for today's meeting, tell them we have another meeting this date. Please write on your diary. Then during one-on-ones, the first impression is very important. So things that you're supposed to do. Number one, introduction. Give your guest your identification. Tell your guest your ID. So what do you do by identification? Number one, tell a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What is your name? What do you do? Like for me, my name is Martha Njanja. I'm a counselor by profession. How you got involved with Neolife? Why did you join the company? And why did you decide to start your own business? Maybe I got involved with the company through my parents, and I decided to start because I needed money. For me, what really pushed me, I needed to make some money. So introduce yourself introduce your guest to yourself. That is very important. And then share the product. Discuss a little bit about the ranges of the product. And then about the scientific advisory board. It is very important, so that they can know they don't need to go and do research again. And if possible, if you are at home, do a home demo of LDC. It is the easiest. LDC, the home demonstration, it is the easiest. And then share your personal products testimony. I believe we all got the product kit. So we are able to tell people about our personal product testimony. Even if you have not stayed in the business for very many years, you are able to tell people about the product's testimony and what the products have done for you. And then share the opportunity. We will see in the next slide. And then share the success stories using the lifestyle magazine. In the lifestyle magazine, we have very many stories of people who have done it in the business. Share your sponsors' success stories. Share your own experiences so far. And the thing is, speak enthusiastically on how Neolife has made a positive difference in your life. Actually, people will read you even before they read the physical. They will see how you look, the physical appearance. So you have to be enthusiastic. You have to be smart. And we usually said you might not dress expensive, but you can dress smart. You have to be smart and have energy. Don't tell people you have taken TNN and you look like you need TNN more. So have energy. So we see this is the wellness triangle, how people are supposed to eat. This is basically what we usually talk in the presentation. We see weight management, physical activities and weight management. We have to do a lot. We have to take a lot of whole grains. We have to take more fruits and vegetables, at least 5 to 9 different types of fruits and vegetables. We have to reduce on intake of proteins, especially red meat. We have to reduce on intake of fats and sugars. But you see, we have inverted the triangle. We don't do exercise, we don't take whole grains. Fruits and vegetables, we don't take enough. Even because one thing that we don't, why the reason as to why people don't take enough is fruits are not in season all the time. We take a lot of protein, the bad protein, the white meat, the red meat. Even if we take the white meat, we take the wrong ones. The chickens who have grown within 21 days, they have a lot of chemicals. So we eat wrongly. Fats and sugars, we take a lot. So we have the pro-vitality solution. So if you explain to someone, they will see everyone needs pro-vitality for their own life. Every day, every day. So pro-vitality is the solution. It helps, it rectifies the wellness triangle. So everyone needs pro-vitality, either you are in business or not, because we are all eating wrongly. And if you don't rectify that, the lifestyle diseases are coming. So, and then now you also show them how to become a director as fast as possible. How do they make money? Number one, when they start the business by paying the 10,000, you buy a kit plus 6. What do we mean? A kit plus 6 pro-vitality. You got a pro-vitality in your kit, you got 36 points. So when you buy 6 more, you get 252 points. So you automatically become a manager. A manager is someone who is getting over 500 to 2,500 per month. Then you tell them the next one. The next one, you continue building your business. Don't stop there. You continue building your business. Bring 3 people. Bring Mary, Joe, and Peter. They also do as you did. Because remember, you also, why do you buy the 6 pro-vitalities? For your customers and for your family. So you also show you are, when you join, bring 3 people and they do as you did. So you see, you are going to have 1,008 points, sorry. And when you have over 1,000 points, you are automatic a senior manager. And a senior manager earns from 2,500 to 25,000 Kenya shillings. So you tell them the next month, what do you do? Then you also have the executive manager when you have over 2,000 points. Then the next month you show them, what do you do? Show your senior manager, so your managers to become senior managers like you. Show Mary to become a senior manager, show Joe to become a senior manager, so your team to become a senior manager like you. And in that month, you will have 4,032 points. You'll become a director. A director is someone who earns over 50,000 to 100,000 cash money. And if they are going to join, if they were listening to you because of money, they are going to see the simplest way of growing their business within 3 months. So, and they will be able to join you. So you tell them now, you ask them, they should make a decision to join the business. You usually say, if your guest answers with a question or an objection, answer it and ask again for their decision. If maybe they ask a question, answer the question and ask them, I want you to join the business. Actually, for me, what I usually say, you are paying through M-Pesa or cash. Sometimes we assume people don't have money, and they do have money. Just ask them, are you paying through M-Pesa or cash? Do I give you the pay bill? So And if a prospect to think it over, try to find out what they are thinking over. If it may be an objection, you can solve it. If they want to they still want more time, encourage them to try some product and experience the benefits themselves. So when you have a prospect, you should either live with the order of a product or they should join the business, because you have explained the products to them and everyone needs the product. And then if a prospect says no, yes, because they can say no, accept it graciously and thank them for their time. Ask if they would like to try the New Life products. Tell them you will be happy to talk to them if they change their mind. So you don't let them not become enemies because they said no. Give them time. Maybe it is not their time to do the business. And then you can even ask for a referral. Ask you if someone says, do you know someone who will want to benefit from such an opportunity? And then if your prospect says yes, complete the distributor application form. So you should have known how to complete it yourself first so that you can help your prospect. Then help them to complete a product order form. The order form, the normal order form, which is usually found in the kit for their first order. So that it is very important for them to become independent. Then help them to make their order with the New Life. Maybe using bank, or here in Kenya, we usually use mobile money. And then ask them to start thinking about their goals and the name list. Name list is very important. Write everyone in your phone. It is very important for you to have a name so that you can have a goal. Then follow up within 48 hours to assist your new distributor to start inviting people they may know to the next presentation. So you see, you are training this distributor also to start bringing other people. No, you are showing them to become leaders themselves. And then help them to develop a name list. A name list is very important. Then we usually say you have not sponsored someone until you help them to sponsor at least 3 people. So help them to sponsor at least 3 people and help them to make their first profit. Show them how to get customers. It is very important. Show your distributors. And I've realized when they start making money, the few profits even before end month, they will not leave their business. They will want to make more money. So, and then it is effective. You should know how to tell your story under 2 minutes. And we have guidelines on how you should tell your story. This is how you should tell your story. It should be under 2 minutes, very precise, but these are the guidelines you should use. Number 1, what is your name? Where do you live and your occupation? Where do you live? Maybe you live in Kenya, in Nairobi, Kenya, wherever you live, your occupation, what you do. Are you a teacher? Are you a housewife? Are you a business person? What do you do? Then be vulnerable. What did you like about maybe what you were going through? Maybe about your health, your job, or finance. Or how did you feel about it? Maybe your health was not okay. Maybe your money was never enough. Maybe you wanted to make some extra income. Be vulnerable. Then the solution. How did you see? How did New Life help to solve your problem? Maybe you got a better health. Maybe you got money. How has New Life been a solution to you? Maybe for me, I didn't have money. Now I'm able to pay my own bills. I'm an independent woman. So New Life has really helped me to make money, and I'm very excited. Maybe you had health issues before. You have gotten the New Life solution. You have gotten the help. So how did New Life help you? And what are you excited about the future? Or how do you see the future for yourself with New Life? How do you see the future? Those are the 4 things that you can use to tell your story, short and precise. So thank you so much for listening to me. I want to take back to our PT. Thank you so much, PT.
Thank you so much for that great session, Mother. I don't want to really add so much. We love making it that simple, and Mother has shared with us the very fundamental elements of our business, so that you don't have to now do the business haphazardly. You do the business with some, coordinated manner, organized manner. The only thing that I will want to add on what Mother has taken us through, very critical for new people, and you'll always hear the most successful leaders talking about it, and as part of their experience, is that as new people, we must be prepared to meet two kinds of people. People who will be so excited to join your business, and people who will try to even talk you out of your business. So the concept is called handling rejection. And I just want to take 2-3 minutes to say something about that, because it's so critical to add on what Mother has taken us through. If you are sure you want to achieve enormous success, financial freedom, to climb all the way to president team member, as early as now, please be psychologically prepared that while you meet a few people who will join the business like yesterday, there are also a good number of people who will be skeptical. And the question I love asking is this, dear friends: who are the majority in our country and in your country, those who are from other countries? You can see Zambia, you can see Malawi, Bula, and Trust, and the others. Who are the majority? Is it the poor or the rich? Who would want to mention, to share with us on the chat? Who are the majority? Is it the poor or the rich? You can chat there. Majority equals rich, or majority equals the poor. I can see Aaron straight away is talking of the poor. The reason why majority are poor is because majority don't take the opportunities, period. So we are busy sharing the opportunity with them. Some will grab, some will not. So what? We move on. And from Jim Rohn's statistics, he says that when you share the opportunity with 10 people, 1, 2, or 3 will join. So if you get 1 or 2 or 3, be so excited. That is perfect. Actually, if you get 3 people joining out of 10, you are just a genius. I mean, you are so favored. You should teach us how to really share the opportunity with the people. So the 7 who don't join, let it be. Actually, this is how you interpret the 7 who don't join. At least I have removed 7 no's from my list. You see, what a way of looking at it. If you want to save somebody from drowning, maybe in an ocean or a river, and you throw a rope so that they can grasp that rope and you pull them out, and then they are not sure of whether to grab the rope or not, are you the loser or they are the losers? They are the losers. So as new distributors in Superstars team, I plead with us that we should never, ever take a second thinking about those who say no. We should be so excited to get a no because it takes us closer to our yes. People said no to me, to the opportunity I gave them 12 years ago. Today, they are still complaining that the economy is tough. I'm enjoying my financial freedom, time freedom, exotic lifestyle. I mean, so you are looking for that yes, not the very many no's. And there are a couple of reasons why some people will say no at the beginning. Number one, they might not have understood the business. Later they will. Number two, they might not be believing in themselves that they can do this business. So you have nothing to do with that. Number three, they might not believe in what you are sharing with them, that it's a possibility. Number four, some might imagine that when they join, you will succeed, so they don't want you to succeed. In which case, then you should look for many more people to succeed with. So there are so many reasons for them not to join. Maybe the last one, number five, it might not be the right time. And so the right time will come and they will look for you. But we need to also think bigger and look at the bigger picture. Don't narrow yourself to only your friends and relatives. They will frustrate you, my friend. The best thing to do is first write a very long list. That is what Mother called the name list. A very, very long list of all the people you know. Your friends, your churchmates, your former schoolmates, your workmates, everyone, except those who are no longer alive, those who died. Those ones you don't have to write them because they might not join your business here on earth. Maybe in heaven, if there will be business. And then now, after you've done that, that's not the end. As you share the opportunity with these people you have written down, you will also now, from that point onwards, you'll be prospecting new ones. You meet new people out there, you add them on the list. You prospect on Facebook or the other social media, you connect with them, you exchange contacts, you are now friends, you add them on the list. So the list will never end. Now you can understand how Pieros and myself, we are able to sponsor every single month a couple of people for 12 straight years. And we will never go dry. We will never lack people to sponsor. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to add that small bit that I believe is very, very critical. So develop a thick skin. A thick skin, we call it a rhinoceros skin. A skin that cannot be pierced by a needle, by any discouragement. So that when people try to discourage you, then you are at a level where there is no discouragement. In any case, who pays your bills? Those who discourage you, do they pay your bills? They don't. They don't have any moral authority to discourage you. Fortunately, friends, nobody can discourage you without your consent. You're the one to allow the discouragement. And never treat rejection as personal. Nobody can reject you. Nobody. They can only reject the opportunity you are offering to them. They reject themselves. Actually, you are the one who should reject them. You can disqualify them. If they are not serious, you can disqualify them. Because you're also not looking for just anyone. You are looking for people who have dreams to accomplish. People who are doing well and they want to do better in life. You know, some people die at 20 and they are buried at 70. You don't want to have such dead people in your team. Dead meaning they are no longer dreaming of anything. They are just there. They have lost hope. And I have good news for you as a parting shot. There are thousands and thousands of people out there who are waiting for you to share the opportunity with them so that they can join you. So let us aggressively go for them. aggressively. Be too busy talking to so many people every single day. Our business is a game of numbers. The more people you talk to, the higher the chances of sponsoring. And as new members, let me remind us this, that we have, for the very first time, cash incentives based on stepping up and sponsoring. If you just joined and you're not a manager, step up to manager and make sure you sponsor 2 people at least. I prefer talking of 3, but as long as you've sponsored 2 people in the month who have more than 100 personal points, in addition to what you'll get at the end of the month, you also get an incentive of 1,100 Kenya shillings for those who are in the East African market. You step up to senior manager and you sponsor 2 more, it goes higher. You step up to executive manager and you sponsor 2 more, that is now a total of 6, it goes higher, and so on and so forth. Now, finally, as new members, let's never miss any training. Let's not dare miss Saturday. If you are in Kenya, don't miss Saturday at KICC. Be seated before, if possible, before 9, because we'll have a members meeting at around 8 before the actual KICC meeting starts at 10. Never miss such a meeting. It will empower you. You want to be a strong business builder, not a soft, easy to discourage business builder. I want to tell you something, and if you believe in this, you chat amen down there. If you don't, just leave it. You are a president team member material. It's just a question of time.